Hello, this is Rafi, a veteran med player at the Gameranger playing Age of Empires 3 and the Asian Dynasty. So we've been playing this game for many years. So thought, how about making a YouTube video? So this is a Lost 4.3 map. If you are not familiar with the map, I'll reveal you about a killer strategy. This is me, Rafi, playing with the French, and my opponent is a new player, that is Reg. He might be a med type player or noob plus player. So we have opened a room at a GMT time when there were very few players. So we did not get much players. So we did not set up an expertise level to join the room, so anybody could join. So eventually it turned out that I found probably a noob plus player. He played well after setting up the town center, but in the Lost 4.3 process he showed totally he was unfamiliar with it. So what this strategy is, I'm going to follow. That is, we have to collect first some 600 woods. For that you can collect the settler treasure as well, and after that, after you make the town, you quickly make 6 or 7 native posts, and from the native posts I've set up a deck with native majority card decks. There is a card that is called native treaties. With this card you get free native warriors from each allied tribe. So if you can have 6 different native outposts, then you can easily gather a free army of 25 native warriors, which is very powerful, combining with the other native upgrade cards. So that's my strategy. I was continuously chatting with my enemy, that is Reg, because he was unfamiliar with the Lost 4.3 map. So what I did was I was telling him everything, that first he has to collect 600 wood, then he will have to make the town, and this and that. I also revealed him about the free native post, free native post, trade post, all the strategy, and he asked me about my location. I thought that such an amateur guy, why don't I reveal my location? I said I was in the middle of the map. I was collecting a settler treasure by killing wolves. Oh, these are coyotes, which have very low hit points, so I can kill them all at a go in a process. The first coyote I kill with sharpshoot, and next you just shoot and run. If I put back the fog of war and then play faster, you can see I did a mistake here, but now I did the right thing. You see, I just stood away, walked away, and from the outermost range of the coyote, when the coyote turns away from you, giving up chasing you, then you shoot it. Then it stops, and with a couple of more shoots you can kill it without inflicting any damage to your hero. There, I just used the sharpshoot though. So I just got a settler, remove the fog of war, and you can see that what happened here is my scout is there. So play a little bit faster. What event happened? I was just standing there and chatting with him and giving instructions. Play a little bit faster. Yeah, there. I've got already 23 woods. What's he doing? He's the red guy, Reg. I'm the blue guy, Rafi. So he's waiting here. He wants to kill the coyotes and take a settler. So play a little faster and see. There. My scout has gone there, became idle, and it was attacking his orchard rickshaw. He was getting angry. He said, "What the hell?" I said my scout was idle, and everything is fair in love and war. So you attack your enemy, and later what he does, he finds my settler. As I stupidly reveal my location, thinking that I'm teaching an amateur, he wouldn't dare attack my settlers. He though asked that, can I kill your settler? I said yes, go on, because it's war. And he kills it, and I get furious. Just remove the fog of war. As you can see, I tried to bring back my hero from north, but it's already dead, the settler. So it's a setback if you lose a settler in Lost 4.3 match. You should keep your settler in a hidden place. You should try to do that, because if the enemy hero kills your settler, it's a major setback. Generally, if the enemy is pro, you lose in such circumstances, but my enemy is not so pro, and I presume he's a noob, but he put a good show in the end. And eventually my hero, I just took him in the north to explore to find another settler, and here my scout has found one, and I'm going to go attack there. Just remove the fog of war a little bit and see what the red guy is doing. He has already found a settler, and he's attacking another coyote group of coyotes to release another settler. And what I'm doing in the north is I'm just trying to get the first settler, while my enemy is collecting the second settler. There you can see my deck. There are 300 infinite woodcuts, which I'm gonna use because I already lost a settler. So I'll just try to collect 250 wood first quickly, because 600 will take a lot of time. I'm gonna take this settler, collect 250 woods, then make a tower, and then in that tower you can bring those shipments. And I will bring 300 wood shipments, and I'm getting shipments how? I'm killing the coyotes. It's giving me kill XPs, experience points, and that makes me eligible to get shipments. So what the red guy is doing, you can see he has already got his second settler, and by that time my score was 0 and his score was 3, so he was ahead of me by killing my settler. So let's just bring back the fog of war and play it faster, play it faster, play it faster. I put him to wood cutting, remove the fog of war, play faster, play faster, play faster. What he's doing is cutting wood. What my settler is doing is also cutting wood. So I was just searching for minor, smaller wood treasures which are easier to get without inflicting much damage to the hit point of the hero. So I was chatting with him, I was giving him instructions how to play Lost 4.3 map, and he was getting the hold of it. There, I found a wood treasure that is 60 wood. I killed it and I took it, and I already got 250 wood. So what I'm gonna do, what I did actually is I set up a tower. I constructed a tower. While what is he doing? If you select Siraj, you can see that Siraj got 347 woods, but he's making no castle. He doesn't have tower, so his settlers can make castle, but castle requires some gold, but he hasn't collected adequate gold. That's why Japan is a setback in Lost 4.3 matches. European civilizations are better in Lost matches, especially France, who has got lots of native alliance cards, and also the cavalry is really effective, really strong, and your settlers cannot be easily killed as well. So French are a good option in the Lost 4.3 matches. So I'm almost there. I have almost made the tower, and now what I did is I have pressed 300 woodcuts. There, played faster, and there. I got the 600 woods already. I explained it that I have already got wood. This is this way, so that he learns and compete next time, whoever he plays with. If we can select Sayaraj and you can go to his town, what do you see is he has got 561 wood. So because of making the tower, now I have turned blue. That is, I have already ahead of him. I got a little bit advantage of him because of making the tower and taking the wood shipments. You can play faster, and I will now construct my town center. And what he is doing, he has still not started to make his town center. So this is the advantage I had because of his lack of experience on this map. Faster, and I am now ahead of him with 10 points, and his score is 9. Now he's also started to make his town center, and now I will apply the strategy that I have already taken a card, that is advanced trading post. What it does is it reduces the wood cost of making trade posts and native posts greatly, so your wood cost drops down to 120 wood only. And the settler I got with the town center, I will put them all into wood collection. So I have got around 6 settlers on wood. Then the next settlers which I would be spawning from the town center, I'd put them on food collection from the animals. So that is faster. And if I put back the fog of war again, then you can see that I've got a small sea in the north of the map where I will also do fishing. Fishing is a faster way to gather food resource and boost your score. So if you remove the fog of war, then you can see your enemy too. He has also almost made the town center, and he's there, but I am already ahead. And now what I'm gonna do, and what I did actually, is I'll send my hero to get the native post of one side and another, and to a couple of more settlers in 2 other directions to get some more native posts, because my target is getting, the target of this strategy is getting 5 or 6 different type of native posts, so that you can get almost 25 to 30 free native warriors by using this card in the H2. That is native treaties. Native treaties gives you a shipment of native warriors from each different allied tribe. This is a free soldier spawning card, and you get, if you have 6 native posts, you get around 30 free native soldiers. And by the time your enemy is ready, he probably will have less than what you have, the less soldiers than what you have. So it gives a definitive advantage if your enemy doesn't know about this strategy in Lost 4.3 maps. So there you can see I can now speed up the game speed, and you see I made a house and a market. I made the market to boost my do the wood cutting research. I made the market actually to boost my wood cutting speed, and also boosting the hunting skill. Let's see what he has been doing there. On the other side of the map, he has made 2 houses. Those are actually shrines, Japanese shrines, but he should have made it near the animals. That would have boosted him some more eco points. And now you can see that if I select his civilization, that is Sayarages, then you can see that here he's aging up with the Shogunate Wonder. Shogunate Wonder gives your army a little bit boost in both in terms of the cost of making army and the attack and hit points. So he's gonna rush, and he has but generally when I play with Japan, what I do is I age up with the eco boosting wonder. but he is more like an attacking person than a booming person, as it seems. And his settlers are working here. If we concentrate on my civilization, I have started building a dock that because there are some sea, and fishing is very good for boosting your food eco, and it is faster, as fast as the hunting from animal resource collecting. And now you can see that my I'm going along with my plan of taking the native posts. I have already got 3 native posts, and my hero and one of the settler is taking more native posts, and more villagers are spawning up. So it's shaping up nicely, as you can see there. One native post, another native post just built. So now I've got 5 native posts and ready to bang with the free native warriors, around 25 to 30, which will spawn very soon. And we're almost there. Remove the just put back the fog of war, and there. He has also taken a native post, and he has also taken 3 traits. But he should have listened to me and should have taken more native posts, because I told him the secret that you take many native posts and use the free native soldier card. He has spawned some free Yumi archers, which are skirmishers. Very good. Just play it a little bit slower. You see, I haven't yet aged up because I was talking to him. So I was absent-minded and I fell behind. His score is 91 and my score is 85. He's already age 2. He could have attacked me by this time, but I was not worrying because I had that card in my hand, native treaty card. So let's just put things into perspective and age up. I have aged up. I have food and wood. Yeah, and I have pressed the native treaty card already. And he has only a soldier of 7, but as soon as the native treaty shipments come, I will have around 25 to 30. So now let's speed up a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. There, you see. There it is. I think that will seal the game very soon, because he has got only 7 soldiers. He made a barrack though. Let's see what he's been doing there in his barrack. He hasn't spawning anything. So let's just go back to my city and let me see how many free native warriors I have spawned using the native treaty card and making native posts. So there are 27, which should be good enough to decimate his town, unless he makes some skirmishers or Yumi archers. But he's busy collecting treasures instead of making army. That means he tried to boom and I tried to attack. Now Age of Empires or any strategy game is all about how much you want to boom and how much you want to attack. So it's a balance, delicate balance between the two. And you see that I have already some boats. There is 7 fishing boats, so those are boosting my food level. And also I am upgrading my native warriors. There is 15% upgrade of hit points and 20% upgrade of hit points. I made barrack, I made stable, I made native embassy, and there you see these 7 archers decimated. He just accidentally fell in front of me, my soldiers, and his army got decimated. And what he's gonna do now, Let's select his civilization. When I select him Sarage, then his town becomes blue, as you can see. So he is spawning Ashiguru musketeers, which is good, but he should make more Yumis because my infantry is big, so he requires a better anti-infantry or skirmisher. So there, how many soldiers I have? I've got lots of soldiers. That is 10, 13, 18, 21, 23, 26. One of my soldiers died and 7 of his Yumi archers died. Let's just speed up his decimation and his destruction process faster, because I think he's not gonna able to defend his town because he did not follow my instruction of taking the native treaty or native warrior archer. You see, I'm also making native warriors from the native posts, so my army has already overpowered his army and he's dead. So guys, thanks for watching. This is me, Rafi, a veteran Age of Empires 3 player on Gameranger, and I thought about making some YouTube video on my channel. Thanks for watching. This strategy is called Native 3D strategy using native posts on Lost 4.3 map. It might not work in other Lost maps because in Lost 5.0 and 5 other maps, later maps, there are less native traits, but it is effective. Thanks for watching. Hasta la vista.